Hi everyone, it's Andy Tech with Check New Tech, and I am continuing my quarantine unboxing journey. I had worn a lot of gloves to take care of this box, so I recommend that you leave your boxes for a few days. But today we are unboxing, as you could probably guess, a HP laptop. This is the HP 15Z laptop, meaning it has a 15.6-inch monitor. You could get them slightly customized. This one actually has the A9 processor and 8 gigabytes of RAM. So I'm going to go ahead and start by pulling the laptop out. This is the natural silver. I think you could get like a basic dull gray one, and that's like the standard price, but you could get these customized to the color of your choice between blue, red, pale gold. It's about $10 more. If you're going to keep the laptop, I recommend it. Not a big jump in price. This one also has the wireless 2x2, so it actually gets better reception, and you'll be able to upgrade that for only about $10 to $20. A9 processor is about 3.4 gigahertz. It's pretty good. It's a dual core. Should be able to run your basic everyday tasks. And as you can see here, there's two USB ports, two USB 3.0 ports, HDMI. You have your Ethernet port here. Okay. And then you have a power jack here to charge your laptop. On this side, we have the USB port. This is a USB 2.0. And then you have an SD card reader. So you could actually put SD cards in here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the actual laptop. Okay, so here is a gigantic screen, a lot of surface area. You have a separate keypad, and you have the keyboard. I believe you could upgrade the keyboard to an island-lit keyboard as well for an additional $30 to $40, completely optional. And you have a pretty large mouse pad. They center it on the keyboard side. Some of them do more in the center, but if you're not using the numeric pad as much, you might want to get, a full keyboard to have that laid out a little bit more, but I think this is pretty adequate for day-to-day use. I'm going to go ahead and power it on. This one has I can give you the actual specs, but you're going to have to bear with me for a second. Alright guys, I have to pull up a spec sheet for the 15Z because I wanted to make sure I know what I customized it with, so you guys know how it performs when I turn it on and exactly what it's running. So this one's the 15.6 inch. It's got the 128 gig SSD. I opted to go for that because you could get a much larger hard drive, might even be cheaper, but trust me, when you're going to get a laptop, you want to go SSD right now, otherwise it's going to take forever to boot up. Windows 10 Home. It does have 8 gigs of RAM, like I said, the wireless 2.2, so you're going to get better Wi-Fi reception and 8 gigabytes of RAM. So outside of that, does not have a touchscreen. It's just a 15.6 inch LCD. It's a HD LED monitor. And I'm going to go ahead and plug it in, but first we're going to see what kind of accessories it comes with. I believe there's a quick start guide, because obviously you want to know that you just have to plug it in, turn it on, and start running it. So pretty easy to figure out. Shows you where your power button and everything is. Pretty self-explanatory. This one has a webcam. Most laptops do. If you are ordering now, you might get a little backlogged with, especially if you're customizing it. A lot of this is done in China, so you're going to have to wait a little longer than usual. And it comes with a power adapter. So, nothing really fancy in terms of accessories. The power adapter, which is what you need, and your setup instructions. So I'm going to go ahead, power it on. We're going to take a quick look at it, and then I'll give you some final thoughts. I just want to give you an idea of how large the screen of this laptop is. So when you compare it to my 14-inch screen right here, you'll see it's significantly larger. It does have a 3-cell 41 watt-hour battery. So I'm going to go ahead and power it on there. So we're going to go ahead and let that boot up. All right, so I just powered this on. Press the power button, boot it up. really quickly, actually. A lot better if you've seen some of my unboxings for the Dell laptop and the other laptops. This actually did a much better job. That's why you want the SSD. Boots up really quickly. Huge perk in getting that in your laptop. The screen's fairly large. You could actually see compared to my 14-inch right here. You can see that it's quite large. Has a smaller battery. It's a 3-cell 41 watt hour battery, so it's probably not going to last you a very long time. My guess is with the screen of this size, probably get about
Hi there.
two
I'm
and a
Cortana,
half hours.
and I'm here to help.
All right, so Cortana interrupted
A
my
little sign in
conversation, my
here, a touch of
unboxing.
Wi-Fi there, and we'll have your
I'm
PC
going
ready for
to
all you plan to
go
do.
ahead and set this up.
Use your voice or the keyboard
hopefully,
along the way,
here, let me
and if
shut
you'd
her up
like
for a
me to stay
second.
quiet, just select the little microphone icon
I'm doing
towards
that
the
right
bottom
now.
of your screen.
Jeez, she will not stop talking. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and set this up, and we're gonna be back in a minute here. All right, guys, I want to give you my final thoughts on the HP 15Z after I set it up and I updated Windows 10. It took a little while. It had to restart several times, but one thing I noticed was the shutdown was instantaneous and the startup was, just a matter of seconds. So it performed really well. You could look at this compared to the Dell that I had. I'd reviewed not too long ago, and that was extremely slow. I think it was mainly because this one has the SSD. So even though that one had 12 gigs of RAM, this one only has 8 gigs of RAM, an A9 processor. It performs extremely well. Very satisfied with it. I did a couple updates on it. I put some software, installed Google Chrome, and it's ready to go right out of the box. There's not a lot of bloatware on there. You can see there's not a lot of advertisements on the desktop. Overall, this performs really well. The screen is extremely bright and vibrant. I actually like the extra real estate you get from the screen. It's a great value. You could probably snag this on HP's website for under $300. I know I got it for closer to like $270, $280. Really good deal. Has a lot of USB ports. Very clean looking. I like how sleek the design is. They're not fingerprint magnets, so it's pretty easy to clean. And overall, it's a good laptop. It's a little bit larger and heavier, so if you are going to be moving around a lot and you're going to be transporting this everywhere, just consider that. But if you're going to be using this in one place and you want to put it on a desk, for example, like this kind of desk, it'd be a great laptop to have in your arsenal. So this is Andy Tech. I hope this helped you with my review of the HP 15Z. This is Andy Tech from Check New Tech. If you like my videos, please feel free to subscribe. Thank you.
Check New Tech.